My name is Carmonamedina. I'm an artist and illustrator coming from Mexico. And most of my time I spend in Europe. Now, currently I'm living in France, but before I made my studies in Romania and I spent a lot of time in Slovakia as well. My project's name is Fooding Plzen 2015, and it's a project that aims to bring the food as a cohesive element for the people to bring back together in Plovárna. Every weekend we are going to organize a different event that is related with food. So during 8 Sundays, I made different selection of happenings that will include the creation of pizzas, a romantic dinner for 2, street salads, just for name a few. I came to the conclusion that food is not only what we put in our mouths, but it's also a cultural element that is very important for the people. In that way, I consider my project fundamental to understand the Pilsen culture. Here I started to organize these events, and I didn't know exactly how the people would react. I was a little bit afraid because I was not sure how can I prepare the events thinking about the people, because at the end these projects won't work without the reaction of people coming to eat. It happens that I didn't know, but during the summer the city gets totally empty, specifically because there are like a lot of students, and that was a little bit of a struggle for me to understand that people won't come because I didn't invite them, but more because it was nobody in town. So it was after a couple of weekends working, it was a little bit of something like very refreshing, the fact that people will come in the Sundays and they will ask what is going to happen today. Pizza Night was one of the most successful events on the ones that we planned. It took me a couple of weeks to build an oven specifically from recycled materials. It's an oven that the people in Plovárna, they asked me to be mobile because they didn't want to deal with some architectonic restrictions. So I came out with the idea of a small oven that could be transported inside and outside the garage. And what we did with that, for that event, was to organize an open contest. I would prepare the dough, the base of the pizza, and people was invited to bring their own ingredients to create a different specific pizza that will belong to Pilsen. So we invited 4 pizzerias, and what they did was to try all the pizzas that people will prepare and select one single pizza that will be included in their menus for the next year. This pizza is called the Pilsen 2015 pizza, and I'm really happy with this idea, because what I did was not only create identity, food identity, because from now on you can find this combination in the menus just as you find the Hawaii pizza or the Texan pizza. You have also the Pilsen pizza, and that's something really interesting to see how the people came out with this idea. The winner was a combination of 4 Czech cheeses and some grapes as well. So it's actually really tasty, and the pizzerias were really happy. I'm really surprised how I could put together not only artists and not only people, but also local businesses.